Hello, good morning, student. How are you today? I hope you are doing well. Okay, today we are going to be talking about degree of compression. Okay, degree of compression is a kind of compression used to compare something with another thing or with the others using adjective to compare. So please mind out, here we only use adjective to compare. We don't use verb, we don't use noun. Okay? So here's some adjectives for you to see. You may see them on your screen. Short, thin, tall, happy, good, important, expensive. All of them are adjectives. Okay, there are three kinds of degrees of compression. The first one is positive degree. The second one is comparative degree. And then the third one is superlative degree. In a few seconds, we are going to discuss this one by one. Okay, the first one is positive degree. It is a compression to compare one thing with another in the same level. So must be in the same level. Can be the same height, can be the same size. Okay, so let's focus on this positive degree. This is adjective tall and big. So let's look at the first picture here between Budi and Rani. We know that Budi and Rani have same height. So how do we say this in sentence? How do we compare this? Okay, this is the example. Budi is as tall as Rani. So they are not in difference. So they have the same height. Okay, let's look at the next picture between Rani's house and Budi's house. Rani's house is as big as Budi's house. So they are not different in size either. So they have same size. Okay, students, you got it? Next. The second one is comparative degree. It is to compare one thing with another thing in different level. If it is one syllable, adjective plus er. So if one syllable, so we have to put er after adjective. And if it is two or more syllables, then we have to put more before the adjective. Don't forget to put then after the adjective. So then we put then, this only for comparative degree. And we don't use this for superlative degree, and we don't use this for positive degree. Okay, let's focus on comparative degree here. So this is the adjective. Tall comes from this is taller, comes from tall. So since this is one syllable, so we have to put er after the adjective. So it becomes taller. So what about the adjective over here? Expensive. How many syllables do you think this adjective? Okay, let's count together. Expensive. So there are three syllables, right? So that's why we have to put more. More expensive. Okay, let's look at the first example that I have here. It's between Ranga and Tony. Who do you think is taller between the two boys here? Yes, Ranga is taller than Tony. And what about the two cars over here? Do you think the red one is more expensive? I don't think so. The black one is more expensive than the red one. I'm sure that this one is more expensive than the red one. Okay, this is the way how we say that in sentence. The black car is more expensive than the red one. Okay, student? Okay, on comparative degree, we can find exception. If the adjective has two syllables with letter Y at the end after consonant, then Y must be replaced with I and then put ER. Okay, this is the example, the adjective happy with letter Y at the end after the consonant. So you have to omit Y and then replace it with I, then you put ER. So it becomes happier, lazy, lazier. So with letter Y at the end, then you have to replace this letter with I and then you put ER. It becomes lazier. Okay, let's look at the first picture here between Mika and Brandon. Now let's compare. Which one between the two boys is sadder, do you think? Or which one is the happier? Is happier? Okay, let's look at face. Look at the face. Look at the Brandon's face compared to Mika's. Brandon is happier than Mika. So Brandon here is laughing on this picture, while Mika is sad. Probably he lost something. I'm not sure. That's why he looks sad. Okay, let's move to another picture between Andy and Dodo. Here, Andy is working hard while Dodo is just laying down on the sofa and having snacks and also watching TV. So this is the way how we put it in sentence. Dodo is lazier than Andy. Okay, got it, student? Okay, next. Okay, this is the last kind of degree of comparison called superlative degree. It is a kind of comparison to compare one thing with other things, more than one thing. To make the superlative, you must put the. Remember, you must put the after to be. If the adjective has one syllable, then put est. But if the adjective has two syllables or more, then we put most. Okay. Let's focus on superlative degree over here. Tallest comes from tall. So this is one syllable like I mentioned earlier. That's why we put the here and then we put est, the tallest. And then what about expensive here? The most expensive. So if you want to change that, if you want to make this into superlative degree, so we have to put most, the most expensive. Okay, let's look at the first picture over here. So who do you think is the tallest among the three boys here? This is Yunus, Donnie, and Robbie. Who is the tallest among the three boys? Yes, Robbie is the tallest of the three boys. So what about the three cell phones over here? There are three cell phones here. You can see on your screen. This is the oldest, this is a bit old, and this is a bit modern. So look at the price over here. Each cell phone has different prices. So once the purple one is the most expensive, so this is the way how we say that in sentence. The purple one, the the purple one is the most expensive. Okay, okay, students, you got it. Okay, thanks for watching. So if you have any question, please feel free to ask me by sending a text message by WhatsApp. Okay, students, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.